guard, sophomore number 12, Christian Kinsley. Wearing number 23, sophomore guard, William Estes. Going forward, number 31, sophomore Luis Reynoso.
Saying my summer was super exciting, and I'm super excited to see some Suffolk Sharks basketball this year.
Of course, of course. We've got some returning players here. Well, only 2 in this new Sharks squad. You've got Yvonne Phil Zame and Joshua Blair, the only 2 remembering players.
So let's take a look at this Northern Essex Community College. They are in a hot streak of 4-0 with 80.5 points per game. Rebounds per game is 37.5, which is unbelievable because they have so many tall players. Assists per game, 7.3, and their field goal percentage is at 42.4. Now, since they're on a 4-0 hot streak, it's going to be hard for the Sharks team to come back to this. Peter,
that's exactly right, Ryan. Now, earlier you had mentioned how they have a little bit of those taller players that you could say that they outsize the Sharks, but that doesn't always mean they outplay the Sharks.
That's very true.
They face teams that have, if you remember last season, they had faced a 6'8" center who they out-rebounded and they outplayed, and I think they have the ability to do that today.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what's going to go on today, but yeah.
Absolutely. And you're watching Sharks TV and listening to Suffolk Radio.
So you want to be a Shark? Just follow these 5 simple steps you should know to apply for enrollment at Suffolk. Step 1, complete an application online, by mail, or in person. Step 2, send in your transcripts and immunization records to the Central Admissions Office. Step 3, apply and check your eligibility for scholarships and financial aid. Step 4, once you're accepted, complete placement testing at your home campus. Step 5, complete advising and registration. Congratulations, you are now a Shark. For more information, visit our college website at SUNYSFLK.edu and search Apply.
So you have a $100 meal plan. Now what? The college provides fresh dining opportunities as well as healthy and vegan options. As long as you are taking 9 or more credits each semester, your student ID allows you to access the $100 meal plan. You can use this credit to purchase from vending machines at all 3 campuses or from the dining locations at the Ammerman or Michael J. Grant campuses. And remember, if you don't use it, you lose it. For more information, go to the college website at SUNYSFLK.edu and search Meal Plan.
And welcome back to the Brookhaven Gymnasium. We're just about to begin tip-off here as the starter is just about to take the court here. Ryan, how are you feeling getting into this game?
I am super excited, Peter. Well, here's our starting lineup. For Suffolk Sharks, we have Amari Isaacs at the guard. Number 2 at the guard, Angel Duran. Number 3 at the guard, Joshua Fenner. And our 2 returners, forward Yvonne Philzame and Joshua Blair. Peter, let's see the Essex lineup.
Of course, I'm going to do this as fast as I can as the tip-off's about to begin. We've got Philip Cunningham starting for guard and forward. We have Christian Kinsley, Mehmet Asik also as guards, and Luis Reynoso and Edwin Sembaka at forward. And the tip-off goes to Essex, and Essex with a quick 2, a very quick 2. That was number 11. Guard Philip Cunningham with a quick 2 to start up this game. And so here it is, Amari Isaacs taking it up at point, and he dishes it out to Phil Zame, and Phil Zame's going to give it over to Blair. And Blair's going to take it and drive into the hoop, and that's good.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful layup by returner Joshua Blair.
Absolutely.
Coach Correa, I actually had a statement from Coach Correa earlier before the game started. He's asking basically that Yvonne Phil Zame and Joshua Blair to be the lead for this Sharks team. They're all new faces.
Absolutely
so
right.
Let's hope these Sharks can get on the road.
You're right, and here is Cunningham with an easy mid-range bucket, so he's already got 4 on the board. So Cunningham was already scoring 2 baskets for the Northern Essex. And here is number 3, Joshua Fenner, to lead at point here. Fenner's going to dish it over to Phil Zame, and Phil Zame for 3. It's good! That's a Yvonne Phil Zame.
Beautiful, beautiful three-pointer. We haven't seen a Phil Zame three-point shot like that in quite some time.
I will say this is a fast-paced, quick game going on right now. Quick already, we've got 4 scores, and I'll say, Ryan, we didn't see a lot of those, so maybe he's developed a 3-ball. Maybe let's see how this works.
Honestly, that's a great potential.
Essex for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Blair, and that's number 2, Angel Duran, to take it up at point. It's already 5-4, and we've only gotten about a minute and a half into this game. And there's Isaacs with the and one! Wow. A hard-fought and one by Amari Isaacs. Wow! And so Suffolk's up 7-4 right now, and Isaac's going to get a choice at 2 right now.
This is intense. We haven't seen something like this in over a year.
I'll say there's some spark in both these guys' lineups right now. And Isaac with an easy one. That makes it 8-4.
Full three-pointer. I have a strong feeling that Amari Isaac is going to be one of those key players for the Sharks, just like last year, where we had Aaron Koskett, Jordan Manderson, and H.A. Knight. Those 3 guys were our 3 starters from last year as all 3 guards. But it's looking like these 3, Amari Isaacs, Angel Duran, and Joshua Fenner, these 3 are looking pretty much potential to these 3.
Looks to be that way. Sam Baca wasn't able to come down with it, so he's going to take a shot at free throws. Sam Baca, interesting enough, from France, from Paris, France, and scattered out by Northern Essex, and now he's playing ball over here.
Northern Essex has a lot of people all around the country.
This first one's good.
All around the country, all around the U.S., even around the world.
Yeah, interesting enough. Love to see that. Love to see as many different kind of players here playing basketball. Sembaka's second shot here. No good. Stays at 8-5. And there's Duran taking it up the court, and he gives it over to Isaacs. And Isaacs guarded very tightly by number 23, Mehmet Asic. And he gives it out to Blair, and Blair not able to come down with it, but rebound goes to Duran.
That was a great rebound.
Absolutely, great spot, right time. Duran for 3, no good, airballs it. Asic takes it up the court, and he fouls Isaac.
So it turns out that number 23 from Northern Essex, Mehmet Asic, is actually from Turkey.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
Wow.
And he's matched up against, he matched up against Amari Isaacs, which is not so much as a weird matchup, but so far the height difference is crazy.
It is interesting to see. Isaacs guarded by Kinsley. He's going to go for a drive. He's going to dish it out to Phil Zame. Phil Zame, big shot, but he's able to recover it. Isaacs directs traffic, and he's going to change his play. He's going to dish it out to Duran. How about Duran for 3? No good. But the rebound goes to the Sharks. It was a nice, spectacular block by number 31, Luis Reynoso of the Northern Essex. He just completely stuffed it in Yvonne Phil Zame's face, really.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's going to be a tough thing for them. But as the Sharks are up by 3 points, 8-5, about 17 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game, the Sharks are looking great already with a big start.
Yvonne Phil Zame under the basket, and that's good for 2.
Wow.
Phil Zame already have 5 in this game right now. And Asic, he gives it over. And a blocked shot. Phil Zame blocked it, didn't let that go down. Philip Cunningham wanted a foul, didn't get it. 10-5 here in this game. Sharks leading by 5. And a timeout. Excuse me, no, it's going to be an inbound here as Northern Essex brings in number 5, Jeremy Melendez, to inbound this ball.
Looks like to be a charge from the Sharks.
That's right. Looks to be a few subs coming in now. Additionally, you've got Ryan Pacey, and here is number 14, Darlin Santiago. There's Melendez. Melendez at the 3-point. He gives it over to Santiago. Santiago looking to find something here. Nothing here right now. He doesn't see anything he likes. He's guarded tightly by Joshua Fenner. And he's great steal by
Great
Isaac.
interception.
Suffolk with a phenomenal double team, and Fenner with the finish. Easy two.
Great, that was a fantastic layup by Fenner. This starting five for the Sharks are looking outstanding. Right now it's 12-5, but it's only the beginning of the game. It's going to get more interesting from here.
That's right, but this timeout is very crucial because, as we'd said before, this is a very fast-paced, high-octane game. They're going to need a little bit of rest here and there. Of course, Correa wants to make sure he's got fresh bodies coming in, he's got fresh guys working so that they don't get tired, they don't get sluggish, and they can keep this high-scoring game going because they're playing at a high level of talent right now.
Yeah, Peter, definitely. But just to think about this, right? Northern Essex has 22 players on their roster. Think about that. The Sharks only have 13. Now, it's not a downside, but I feel like the Sharks have more talent on this team as of right now. I mean, as more gets towards the game, as you know, it's 12-5. The Sharks are still up by 7. If the Essex has a lot of fresh bodies still, so just in case, you know, their coach wants to use a different amount of players, different amount of guards in the lineup, I feel like the Sharks have a way of communicating how they want to set their lineups.
That's right, 16 minutes, 34 seconds left. Both teams just starting to take the court now. For Northern Essex, you've got number 24, Menton Yavuls, and he also another one of those players from Turkey, interesting enough. Number 14, as I said before, Darlin Santiago, Ryan Pacey, Jeremy Melendez, and number 21, Atsavas Kurtulis. And so here's Melendez giving it over to Kurtulis. And Ryan Pacey for three, no good, can't go down, goes out of bounds, so it'll be Suffolk's ball to take it up. You've still got Phil Zame in, you've still got Joshua Fenner, Isaacs, Joshua Blair, and it looks to be still the starting lineup in for the Sharks. Isaac's going to take it up the point at half court.
I guess Coach Correa is liking this team, though.
And armbar called on Darlin Santiago, so they'll be inbounding it now. Here's Angel Duran to do that.
Now that the Sharks are in the Essex zone, I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do. I feel like Yvonne, see how Yvonne Philzame and Joshua Blair are staying right next to each other? They're trying to, I at least think they're trying to get ready for a big, a big
Isaac
layup.
for three. That's good.
Fantastic three-pointer by Amari Isaacs. Peter, how much points does Amari Isaacs have in this game already?
Well, he's got 6 right now. He's got that one free throw. He's got a hard-caught field goal, and now that three-pointer makes it. He's got 6 points right now, that Amari Isaacs. And here's Melendez with an easy bucket. Makes that 15-5. We've got 15 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game, and Melendez looked to be he had the open lane, but he wasn't able to come down with it. Now we've got number 15, Trey Fight, subbing into this game here. As Melendez, or make that Santiago, takes 2. And his first one's good, making it 15-6. Here comes Fight. Fight subbing in for Atsavas Kurtulis. Santiago calling for some sort of foul, not getting it. And his second shot is good. That makes it 15-7. And so here's going to be Isaacs to pick it up the point. Guarded by Ryan Pacey. Isaacs directing traffic here, calling a play, looking for some separation. Not seeing it, so he's going to take it himself, and he's going to shoot a 3, and he's not able to come down with it. Foul called on Ryan Pacey. Pacey didn't like it. Ryan, what do you think about that sequence right there?
I don't know, Peter. It's looking real hazy. I mean, Amari Isaacs got the foul, was able to get 2 shots at the line. I'm kind of curious to see how this game is going to keep pacing out. I know it's a high-scoring game currently. We're only like about 5 minutes in, 5.5 minutes in.
And Isaac's first shot is good, making it.
I was like that. Perfect shot. Perfect swish right through the net. No problem with that.
Absolutely, Ryan. I've seen so far in this game, I know we're only about 5 minutes in, 4.5 minutes into exactly, but a lot of calling for fouls that Northern Essex isn't really getting. Isaac's second shot is also good. Makes that. That'll make it 17-7. Suffolk got a 10-point lead so far in this game. And so he'll give it out to number 5, Jeremy Melendez. Melendez will give it back out to Santiago. Santiago for 3. Airballs it, and that's out of bounds. They're calling for a tip, however. Doesn't look like, and they do get it. Northern Essex gets the call, so there's a tip-off by Joshua Blair, so they'll inbound the ball here now. That's number 15, Trey Fight, to do it, and he gives it out to Santiago. Santiago out to Pacey. Pacey's going to direct traffic. He's going to call it. He's guarded by Blair. He's going to go around Blair. Pacey's going to look for the basket. Hard fought, blocked by Yvonne Phil-Zame.
What a block.
Wow, he read that like a book and just stuffed it in Pacey's
There it
face.
is.
And there's Fenner for three. Phenomenal sequence by the Sharks. Oh, and the ball almost comes right at our table right there. That defense leads to offense on that sequence, Ryan. Wow. Just think about that. Yvonne Phil-Zame just stuffing Ryan Pacey, and then they're able to come back with it the other way, and that gives them a three-pointer on that, making it 20-7, 13-point lead with 14 minutes and 51 seconds left in this game. Here's Fenner to inbound. Gives it over to Blair. Blair at the top of the key. He's going to drive. He's going to go, and not able to come down with it. Hard fought for the rebound. It looks like he came down with it at the end, though.
Joshua Blair is a big guy. Like,
yeah, he looks to be one of the bigger guys on this court. And rebound does go to the Sharks.
Fenner inbounding the ball here.
So here's Fenner. See what they can do. And he's going to throw it over to Isaac. So Isaac at the corner
catch.
here.
A beautiful catch.
Looking to see something he likes. He's getting a screen from Blair. He's going to go for three, however. No good. Foul called on the Sharks, however. Now let's just take a look at this, Ryan. Look at this replay of Yvonne Phil-Zame with a phenomenal stuffed block here. However, here it is. That's a steal by Amari Isaacs. Great play right there. And a hard fought too.
That's a beautiful layup. Beautiful layup by Fenner.
Here's Ryan Pacey for the free throw. And first one can't come down. So he'll take his second one, and then whoever comes down with it for the rebound. And it'll be number 5, Jeremy Melendez, to inbound the ball. He's looking at Trey Fight for it. And he'll give it a Fight. Fight guarded by Isaacs. And he gives it back to Fight.
I do think that Coach Correa is confident in the squad, though.
Ooh, wow. Fight almost coming down over in our table. Here's Melendez. He's going to dish it out. Angel Hara coughs up the ball, and that's going to give it over to Angel Durant. Angel Durant for three. It's good. Angel Durant, first points on the board for him.
That was beautiful. Beautiful three-point swish.
A lot of threes so far in this game by the Sharks. And here's Ryan Pacey now. Ryan Pacey's going to drive. Can't come down, and that's Angel Durant with the rebound. Here's Fenner. Driving, looking around, see what he likes. Angel Durant again. No good, won't go down this time. Trey Fight with the rebound. He gives it over to number 24, Menton Yavuz. And blocked by Phil-Zame again. It's 23-7 with 13 minutes and 39 seconds left in this game. Here's Amari Isaacs at point. Isaacs going to dish it over to Durant. Durant's going to give it back to Phil-Zame. Phil-Zame doesn't like what he sees. He's going to cough it over to Isaacs. And it's just great defense by Essex right now. Angel Durant for three for a third time, and that one's good.
Another three-pointer by Durant.
Durant 2 for 3 on three-pointers so far in this game. Here's Pacey. Pacey with the open lane. And a hard fought two. There we go, guarded by Yvonne Phil-Zame, but he couldn't. So that's Ryan Pacey for 2. Makes that 24-9. So far the Sharks have a 15-point lead in this game.
Got right through Phil-Zame with that layup.
Absolutely. So now Northern Essex is going to bring in some fresh bodies here. Looks to be that they're going to be subbing in an entirely new fresh set of guys. Timeout called. We've got 12 minutes and 56 seconds left in this game. Brian, the Sharks are looking strong thus far. I don't want to jinx them, but so far it's a high-paced, strong game by the Sharks. What do you think?
24-9. That is an outstanding score. Already about, I'd say, what, 7-8 minutes into the game?
Right about.
That's great.
We're 8 minutes and 4 seconds into this game.
This is a good lead-up. Good lead-up. I'm very confident in the Sharks team.
I think what we need to really recognize here is that how fast-paced this is really what's playing into the Sharks' hand. it looks to be that they're running around North Essex, and they're really just kind of outrunning them, really, and that's what's given light to all these scoring plays. So we've got a 15-point lead going into this. We've got 12 minutes, about 13 minutes left in this game. Both teams just now breaking their huddles, and they're going to be taking the court here. It'll be the same fresh set of bodies for the Sharks. It's Angel Duran, Yvonne Filzame, Amari Isaacs, Joshua Fenner, and Joshua Blair. And for Northern Essex, they're going to bring in a whole new fresh set of guys here. You've got Mehmet Asik, you've got Edwin Sembaka. You've got Christian Kinsley. You've also got Philip Cunningham in this game. And this is going to be Fenner to inbound the ball. Fenner's going to give it over to Isaac. A little bit of a high pass, though. Isaac has to recover. Almost a careless turnover, but hopefully they're able to hold on to it later. Here's Fenner at the wing. He's going to give it over to Blair. Blair's going to give it back to Duran, but a steal by...
What a steal.
That's Mehmet Asik. Asik with a dunk. Wow.
Oh, my.
Asik got some hops on him. I didn't know the guy had him. So, now a hard dunk by Mehmet Asik. Here's Fenner. Fenner at the top of the key. He's looking for a pick, and he goes around the pick. Fenner's going to dish. He's not. He's going to give it over to Duran. Duran holds on to it this time. And he'll dish it over to Fenner again. And Fenner fouled. He's going to shoot a three, however, and no, that's no good. Now here's Kevin Montiero sub in for Sembaka. So here's Fenner to inbound the ball. Not a lot of subbing so far in this game, Ryan.
I know.
Looks like Coach Correa is really liking his guys out there.
Wow,
And a hard again.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Another and one for Amari Isaacs.
Amari Isaacs already has 10 points in this game, and
Wow.
we're not even 8 minutes into this game. Look at that. Amari Isaacs, and he's going to be able to take another two. But wow, hard fought.
Coach Correa must be fired up right now.
I'm loving what I'm seeing right now if I'm Coach Correa. Here's Isaac. First shot, no good.
Close, but yet so
Almost.
far.
Here's Luis Reynoso. Reynoso dishes out, and it's back to Reynoso. And it's a steal by the Sharks. Great defensive plays by the Sharks. Amari Isaacs give it over to Fenner. Fenner for a hard fought two, not able to go down with it. Foul called on the Sharks, however, so it'll be Northern Essex ball.
Essex did like that call, though.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to fight for every call you can have so far in this game since they're not doing too well right now. Here's Philip Cunningham. He'll give it over to Mehmet Asik. For the Sharks, you've got a sub now in for the Sharks. That's number 22. That's Michael Otto. Michael Otto going in for Fenner. So let's see what this kid has. And Asik goes down hard fought, and he loses it on the way, but that's called no signaling yet for who it's going to. And it'll be Northern Essex ball. Again, here's Cunningham to inbound it. He gives it over to Reynoso.
Beautiful. This is a beautiful dunk on this replay here, right, Peter?
Absolutely. Look at that. He just really stuffed it down there.
Completely
Reynoso
stuffed.
under the basket, and he gets two there. That makes it 28-13. Suffolk's lead is dwindling. They've only got a 15-point lead at this point. Yvonne Filzame gives it over to Blair. Blair driving, and he gets stuffed underneath, but he gives it over to Otto. Otto for three, stuffed. That was blocked. Otto gets it back, though. And he'll give it to Isaacs. Isaacs for three, and that's also blocked. Two straight blocks on the three ball. On that sequence, there was two blocks on the three ball. There've been quite a few blocks so far in this game. Still, it's a 15-point lead by the Sharks. We've got 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. It's a block party right now. Here's Reynoso at the top of the key. Block party, we're not invited. Reynoso for three, won't go down. Rebound goes to the Northern Essex. And there's number 12. No good. That was Christian Kinsley. No good for 3. And a hard-fought 2. That's Kevin Montiero. Almost looked like Amari Isaacs on that play, Ryan.
You got that right, Peter. I'm just watching this game, just looking it over it. A lot of these guys are a lot of springy, like kind of agility players on both teams, really.
I'd say they
are all getting N1s, 3 points. Like
I'll say they're getting their cardio in today. I'll tell you that. So here's Isaacs at the top of the key again. Isaacs being a driving force of this Sharks offense so far in this game. He's guarded by Christian Kinsley, and they'll give it over to Otto. Otto out to Yvonne fills in. Yvonne fills in back to Duran. Duran's going to drive. He's going to push. He's going to go. 2! Wow. Duran! Angel Duran! But a foul is called. No basket counted. Angel Duran fouled.
I could have swore that counted. It looks close, but.
Well, I guess your opinion and my opinion don't really matter right now since referee all knowing. So that makes it 28-15 still.
Referee said no.
Referee said no. Here's Michael Otto guarding Asik. And almost coughed up the ball, but he was able to recover it. He's under the basket. He's going to dish it out. 3 ball for the Essex. No good. Wow. Rebound goes to Yvonne Filzame. Here's Angel Duran again. He's got a double team, but he shakes out of it.
Beautiful spin
Duran
move.
for 2.
Beautiful.
There it is. Deep, long range 2 for Angel Duran. That makes it 30-15. Cunningham gives it over, and that's Reynoso. Reynoso now at the top of the key, guarded by Blair. Reynoso's going to drive. He's going to go for it, and not able to go down with it. Rebound goes to Asik, and Asik's not also not able to come down with it. And finally, Yvonne Filzame gets that rebound, saying, I'm done with this. I want that ball.
Definitely.
And so here's Amari Isaac slowly taking it up, guarded by Christian Kinsley. He's got Blair on the screen, but he goes around it. Here's Amari Isaacs for a long-range 2, not able to go down with it, and rebound goes to Essex. Here's Philip Cunningham. Cunningham's going to drive. Cunningham's going to shoot. Cunningham's going to get 2. That makes it 30-17. We've got 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Clock slowly winding down.
Philip Cunningham only having 5 points per game this season out of the Essex 4 games. He's looking real sharp out there as well.
You're right. Amari Isaacs directing traffic. He wants a screen from Blair. He's going to get it. He's going to go around him. Almost coughed up the ball there. Here's Blair for a long-range 2. It's good.
Beautiful. Another beautiful shot by the Suffolk Sharks. Joshua Blair for this edition.
Blair is taking the right shots. He's 2 for 2.
Blair knows when to take those shots right there at the right time.
He does today.
I mean, he's had so much experience even from last season. You know, he was being taught by Julius Goddard.
Angel Duran fouled on that play. A little bit slow to get up. But here comes a substitution for the Sharks and the Northern Essex, as we've got Jeffrey Simmons now in for Michael Otto. Additionally, you've got number 5, Jeremy Melendez, coming in for Mehmet Asik. Here's Reynoso at the free throw line. His first shot is good. Additionally, you've got another substitution coming in for the Sharks. That's Joshua Blair coming out, and that's Jason Sandier coming in. So you've got Sandier and Simmons now in for the Sharks.
Louis Reynoso has at least 20 points per game out of those 4 games. That is outstanding.
Wow. Quite the point scoring by Reynoso. Amari Isaacs taking it up now. And he's going to give it over to Simmons. Simmons didn't like the 3 ball, so he's going to go around. He'll give it over to Duran. Duran's going to be guarded by Philip Cunningham. Duran didn't like that 2 ball, so he's going to give it over to Isaac. Isaacs guarded by Cunningham. And that'll go over to Sandier. Sandier's going to give it over to Simmons. Ball tipped out. That'll be number 5 of the Northern Essex getting that ball out, Jeremy Melendez. So here's Jeffrey Simmons to inbound the ball here. He wants Isaacs, but Isaacs is double teamed. And a steal by Reynoso. Reynoso for 2, doesn't go down with it. But the rebound goes to Essex. And he gets that one.
The first shot went all the way around the rim to get another rebound to get back in the net. A beautiful shot, really beautiful layup as well.
That's right, that whole sequence was all by himself. He took the steal, he took that shot, the ball didn't go down, he got his own rebound, took another shot, gets that. That's a steal, a rebound, and 2 points, all in one sequence. And he'll get the option to get 2 more with these free throws. 32-21, Suffolk only leading by 11 at this point. We've got 8 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game, left in this first half.
Joshua Blair had to take a quick break, but Javon Sindare was a quick fill-in, and then Joshua Blair got right back on the court. Correa said, I want him back in.
That's right, he is a dominant force, and showing that dominant force right now, there's
Beautiful.
2!
Like I said, a quick break on the bench, came right back on to score a beautiful layup.
I think he heard you were talking about him, Ryan.
He definitely did.
Here's Reynoso for 3. No good, doesn't go down. Yvonne Filzane can't get the rebound. Here's Melendez, now taking it, going around. Melendez for 2, no good. Melendez wanted another call there, but he didn't get it. Either way, he's gonna shoot 2. So Melendez gets 2 free throws here. Suffolk up 12 points at this point.
Melendez had a quick jelly almost. Like a nice jelly move.
That's right, he looked very, very fancy under that basket, almost Kyrie Irving-esque. And there's Melendez, gets his first shot, makes it 34-23. Let's see his second shot now. As Angel Duran comes back into this game for the Sharks, and that'll be Jeffrey Simmons backing up, coming out.
Jeremy Melendez at the line with 12.7 points per game. And he has no blocks, but he also has 1 assist per game.
Blair with the rebound, he'll give it over to Simmons. Simmons gonna give it to Isaac. And Isaac's double team now. They had to double team him at this point.
Close to being out of bounds there by Amari Isaacs.
And so there's Simmons. Isaac's gonna call a few plays here. Direct traffic. And a foul called. No signal yet on what that foul call is called against Northern Essex, so that'll be Amari Isaacs to take 2. You've got Yvonne Filzane, Jeffrey Simmons, and Angel Duran discussing at the other side of the court. Rebound goes to Essex after Amari's shot can't go down.
I like how Coach Correa from the Sharks, liked how he always put up 1 and 4. Looks like to be a play call that, wow.
Reynoso goes down with 2 there.
Beautiful jelly there by Reynoso.
Absolutely. And so here's a foul on a Northern Essex. That's number 11, Philip Cunningham. So Cunningham fouls Simmons. So that means Simmons is going to take 2. Jeffrey Simmons, no points on the board so far this game, but he's got the option to it now. Right now, your leading scorers are Amari Isaacs, of course, with 10 points, Angel Duran with 7 points, and you've got Joshua Blair with 5. And Simmons' shot doesn't go down. Here's Melendez. Melendez going around, driving for the basket, going for 2. No good, won't go down. Yvonne Filzane with the rebound. Filzane, I'd say, definitely leading this game in rebounds.
Definitely, Peter. He's had so many blocks this game. Like you said before, it is a block party.
And Isaac Schatz doesn't go down. It's a block party. It's a rebound party on our end.
Honestly, it can go both ways.
So Melendez is going to take a shot here. Melendez for 3. No good. But the rebound goes to Northern Essex, and their king can take it on their second shot. So Joshua Blair gets the rebound that time. There's Jeffrey Simmons. Jeffrey Simmons looking for options. He's going to go and drive on his own. Instead, he's going to give it out to Yvonne Filzane. Yvonne Filzane's going to drive. Then he's going to give it back to Simmons. Simmons almost lost it, almost went it out of bounds. And it's Melendez, stolen by Isaacs. Great steal by Amari Isaacs, that heads up play. And almost 2, but he gets the and 1.
Isaacs went down pretty hard on that.
Absolutely. A few subs looking to come in for Northern Essex. It seems head coach Darren Stratton of Northern Essex loves to get his fresh bodies into this game. Maury Isaac's going to take his 2 shots here once he's ready. Looks to be that the court's a little wet, a little damp after Isaacs fell to the ground. Head coach Darren Stratton looking to bring in number 2, Greg Duran, number 23, Mehmet Asik.
Isaacs wasn't too happy about that quick shot there, but
No.
he's got a lot of points in the game.
Here comes in Christian Kinsley. As I said before, Mehmet Asik and Kevin Montiero. And let's look at and let's see this free throw by Maury Isaac. Here's the second one. It's 34-25. Second one is good. That makes
Swish
Isaac
on the
with
board.
11 points on the game.
Big swish on the board for
Here's Asik
for
taking
Isaacs.
it up, guarded by Blair. Remember Asik. He's going to give it out. And now Duran gives it back to Asik. And Asik almost lost it there. Able to hold on, and now he does cough it up.
Beautiful
Angel
steal.
Duran pushing, Angel Duran going, looking for a 2. No good, but a great rebound by the Sharks, and after that, they cough it off. So here's Asik again, and again a steal! Jeffrey Simmons playing both ways. This time Angel Duran gets the 2.
That is the redemption shot that Duran needed. He was looking for a foul there, but unfortunately there was no call. But it was a great steal by Joshua Blair to get all the way back down to Duran for a nice layup.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here's Mehmet Asik giving it over to Greg Duran. We've got 37-25, Suffolk up 12 points. We've got 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first half. And here's going to be Jeffrey Simmons to inbound the ball. Excuse me, make that Angel Duran. Angel Duran said he wanted to bring inbound it himself. Joshua Blair wide open, he's going to take it. Joshua Blair's going to take a long range 2, and he's good.
Joshua Blair is that big body you need on that court, as well as a shooter. I've noticed that him and Yvonne Filzing have perfected their shooting ability in this game. And I'm sure in practice, like when we went to a practice one night, and they looked pretty solid as well.
Absolutely.
Isaacs, Duran, even Yvonne Filzing and Joshua Blair. All their starters have a fantastic way of getting their heads in this game, getting ready to go.
Let's think about this, Ryan. Last year, we had mentioned during one of our broadcasts, Joshua Blair had a scoring drought. There was about a month and a half where he didn't score a point. You know how many points he's got tonight, Ryan? He's got 8 points.
That is outstanding.
He has not missed a shot tonight.
He has definitely gotten his head in the game more than you know.
Just an absolute change of play, change of talent by Joshua Blair, really showing
steal
why
by
he deserves to be a captain on this team. Here's Simmons for 3. Ball can't go down. Yvonne Filzame can't hold on either, but Simmons gets the rebound himself. He's going to give it to Isaacs. Isaacs going to push. Isaacs going to drive. Isaacs going to get 2.
Put his hands on the ball right through him.
Isaacs with 23 points in this game. That's over half the points for the Sharks. Sharks have 41 points on the day. Amari Isaacs, the star of the show so far in this game, Ryan. And
Coach Correa must be, punching the air right now. He must be so happy seeing this team being well put together.
Ryan, let's think about this. This is Amari Isaacs' first game of his college career. He's a freshman, Ryan, and he's got 23 points before the half.
He's coming right out of Brentwood High School, a school that is known for their basketball talent. I'm so glad that he has brought his talent over here to Suffolk County Community College.
Oh, you're telling me, as am I. With those 23 points, we're loving it. With 23 points on the day, he's almost at the Northern Essex entire team point total.
Angel Duran coming out of North Babylon High School. And he's putting up an outstanding performance. He's bringing on the legacy of Jordan Manderson's number 2. Jordan Manderson was known for his agility on the court, knowing where each player is at all times. I feel like that Angel Duran has the exact same ability to do the exact same thing.
And ball out bounds. No call yet on who is against. It's 41-30 so far in this game. We've got 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in this half. Sharks ball. Sharks going to give it over to Joshua Blair. Joshua Blair top of the key. He's going to drive. He's going to push. Go for 2. No good, but Yvonne Filzame gets it, and he's going to get a second rebound. And there's 2 for Yvonne Filzame.
Yvonne Filzame towers over Essex. Like, he put up 2 rebounds in a row just from that little sequence.
Filzame's got 7 points on the day so far. Here's Isaacs. He's triple teamed right now, and he's going to need to give it away. Angel Durant for 3. That's good.
Wow. Isaacs was triple teamed. Think about that. Triple team.
That
to
is
lead
Angel
Angel.
Duran's 4th three-pointer of the day. He's got 22 points right now.
Amari Isaacs was triple teamed out there, and then it led
Excuse me,
basically
that's
Angel
12.
Duran to be wide open right in the three-pointer spot.
That's right, Ryan. Angel Duran calling for a sub of some sort. And here comes Northern Essex with the subs. And so here's Angel Duran to take his first few shots. And that's good. That makes Angel Duran 14 on the day.
Shooting the technical foul shots.
And
Second
Angel Duran's
shot.
second shot here. That's also good.
Straight 2 free throws
15
on the
points
line.
for Duran.
Straight 2 free throws. That was great.
Reynoso is charged with his first foul.
It's looking like this top 3, and more so, Amari Isaacs and Angel Duran have played the entire game. They have had no breaks yet. No breaks in this half.
Let's think about this, Ryan. Last year we had that 3-headed guard monster of Manderson, Foskett, and A.J. Knight. It looks to be we're having a 3-headed monster in the making right now.
But Peter, think about this though. It's only the first game. This is the first game of many, you know.
Some say the first game reflects the season, and right now I'm loving what the season is going to look like.
I'm liking the same way, Peter.
Isaacs guarded tightly by number 20, Mike Diaz. And there goes Essex with the rebound. There's Kinsley. Kinsley couldn't hold on, and he coughs it over to Simmons. Simmons gives it over to Isaac. Looks like he fell on the ground. Floor might be a little bit wet. Joshua Blair also coughs it up.
His ankle went right over the ball. His ankle literally rolled over that ball. That was a little scary, though.
Looks to be that way. Ball goes to Northern Essex. Here comes Ashton Ventola coming in. It's 48-30, 18-point lead by the Sharks. We've got 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first half. Here's Christian Kinsley to lead it off at point. You've got a few subs coming in for the Sharks. There's Mike Otto back in the game. Angel Herrera guarding Yvonne Filzane. Yvonne Filzane gives it over to Simmons. Simmons almost looked to have a full court pass to Duran, but he didn't like the options. Simmons hits him with a crossover and goes down for the ball.
Wow.
And a hard fought two.
My. I am so surprised that pretty much this entire Sharks team is all freshmen, except just for 3. And that is Yvonne Filzane, Joshua Blair, and actually, I think Jeffrey Simmons is as a sophomore as well.
That's right, Ryan. And here comes Simmons with his free throws. And Christian Kinsley subbing out for Northern Essex, and they're bringing in number 21. Number 21, that's Atsavas Kurtulis. And Simmons' shot is good.
Michael Otto is back in for the Sharks, though. He's looking pretty solid, if you ask me.
That's right. They're giving Isaacs a little bit of a break here, and why wouldn't you? He's been running around this court all day. And Kutsavas gives it over. And that's number 10, Angel Herrera. And Herrera gets 2. Makes it 51-32. We've got a minute and a half left in this first half. Here's Simmons taking point. Simmons giving it over to Otto. Otto's looking for a move to make, but he doesn't see it. Angel Herrera's going to drive. Angel Herrera's going to push. He's going to shoot. Oh, ball almost hitting the shot clock at the top of the rim. There's a little bit too much mustard on that one, Ryan. Peter Lopata to inbound the ball here. Lopata going to inbound it over to Kurtsulis. This is the first time we're seeing Lopata in this game.
Yeah, Essex is trying to go with something new just to see if they can change up their scoring ability a little bit.
And look, it looks like Amari Isaacs is back in this game. So Isaacs back in the game, taking over for Michael Otto. Additionally, for the Sharks, you've got number 14, that's Colin Rooney in this game now. First couple of minutes for Colin Rooney. Clock slowly winding down. We've got 52 minutes left in this first half. 51-32 left in this first half. 45 seconds left in this first half. Isaac's pushing, Isaac's driving, Isaac's not coming down with it. But Joshua Blair gets the board, and a foul is called against the Sharks. So it'll be Northern Essex ball here.
Isaac's looking for a foul call after he made that beautiful layup shot attempt. But Joshua Blair also had an attempt there, but unfortunately there was a foul against us to Northern Essex.
That's right, so it's going to be the same thing you saw last sequence where Lopata giving it over to Kurtsulis. Kurtsulis going to be guarded by Jeffrey Simmons. And Lopata guarded by, that's Colin Rooney in.
Letting the ball roll there.
Yeah, it's just so the time doesn't wind down. You've got 30 seconds left in this first half. And
wow.
Kurtsulis with a, that's jelly.
That was impressive. Very impressive.
That had some chef's kiss. I'll give it a chef's kiss to that. 17 seconds left in this first half. Tightly guarded by Kurtsulis. Isaac's trying to get around him. He doesn't see it. So Isaac goes down, drives, gives it over to Rooney. Rooney for three. And it's good!
Look at that. All of these Sharks players, one by one.
That's how you start. Half-court shot.
Wow.
No good.
That was close.
So, final score for your first half of Sharks basketball. Suffolk Sharks 54, Northern Essex 34. Wow, I'm loving the display that these Sharks are putting on. A 20-point lead going into halftime, Ryan.
That was a beautiful half, Peter. I'm so impressed by both teams, really. As we know, they are the Northern Essex Community College at 34 points. They are 4-0 in this as of right now, but the Sharks are up by 20, which is outstanding because this is their first game of the season, home opener. Everything is the first. Some of these games are for like all the freshmen. These are their first college career games, and I'm just so impressed by everything that this Sharks team has done. Three-pointers, layups, jelly floaters, everything you could think in the book, they have it.
Absolutely, Ryan, and you touched upon it earlier. First game of the season, a lot of pressure going into this, a lot of worries. We're going to be taking a halftime commercial break. You're watching Sharks TV and listening to Suffolk Radio.
Break in between your classes at Suffolk, you might sometimes wonder, what can you do during that time? Well, you should know that Suffolk County Community College has state-of-the-art fitness facilities on the Michael J. Grant and Eastern campuses that include health club access for students. All you have to do is show your student ID to gain access to the equipment and fitness facilities that include a weight room, cardio machines, and even a pool. Additionally, they feature locker rooms, showers, and more. It's important to check the times that the health club is available for general use because they are not open every hour of the day. For more information, go to the college website at SUNYSFLK.edu and search health clubs.
RTV is a special kind of experience for me, specifically because I feel like I'm getting the closest experiences I can to the real world.
This program, the radio and television production here at Suffolk, should be your choice over other, say, colleges or four-year school, is not only, the financials, but the fact that we're kind of underrated in a way because some people may not think that a community college could be this advanced.
If you are interested in this aspect of the world, recording, being behind the scene, doing stuff like this, come to Suffolk. It's the greatest place to start. You get, immediately once you come in, you get hands-on experience.
When I got here and I thought, I want to be an audio engineer, I realized, no, I kind of want to do everything. I want to be a technical guy, a non-technical guy. I want to produce, I want to write, I want to direct.
I think the thing that really solidified my choice of coming here was just seeing how everything worked, and then I saw the TV studio and I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. I haven't actually seen a TV studio before. I'm like, this is really cool. I really want to do this.
Suffolk's TV studio is one of the best that I've seen in regards to college classes. We have a lot of state-of-the-art equipment such as the new Tech TriCaster, 3-play. Really great facility with 3 cameras, a jib, state-of-the-art lighting, and it's really just a great place for people to get in and learn the basics.
You can just come in and try and learn all these different new programs that you wouldn't have access to elsewhere.
For me personally, my favorite part of the RTV program would have to be the remote van, because it's truly the biggest, as someone who wants to go into live TV, it is the best experience you can get.
The remote van is, as I would put it, the closest to a real-world situation you'll ever be in as far as education goes. The feeling of running a true-to-life live production on the spot, away from a studio, without a script, or at least without 100% certainty of knowing how things are going to go. Being held accountable and responsible for a position that you are trained at and you are ready for, with the type of attitude that this is for real, is unlike anything else. That experience is so unique and so powerful.
When we added Suffolk Radio to our program, it allowed real-world experience and allowed students to work on industry-based equipment.
24-hour radio station, which I think is brilliant. I love working with the radio station. I actually did an internship over the summer with them, and I thought that was one of the coolest things to ever experience, was to just, even though it's a school radio, it's still very much real life.
Working on it and producing pieces, considering that everything is loaded into a system, Zeta and G Selector in advance, is, to the best of my knowledge, as much as a real experience as I would say the remote van is.
The 4K Edit Lab is one of the places I love being the most. It's currently for me my happy place. It's the reason I would say it's my quote-unquote happy place is because it has Apple computers in which I can edit off of Adobe Premiere or Final Cut if chosen. I can also use any of the Adobe products to the max potential, and if I finished a well-done product, I can put it on the 4K monitor and watch it with, I guess, pleasure, and enjoy my work and or anyone else's work at the highest quality.
Well, definitely I feel like the editing lab, because the editing lab lets you use Premiere and Final Cut whenever you want. You don't have to go out and buy it yourself. You can just come and be able to use it for free here. It's like an added bonus. I think the faculty is amazing. I really enjoy it. I think it's a really good professional and friendly level. It's both you can go to them in a joking way, but also when it comes down to the telecast and everything, it's you know that they know what they're doing and they're able to guide you in the right direction.
The faculty give their time to you because they care and they want to see you succeed.
So if you have a question, it's not a hassle to go ask them. Everyone's willing to show you and help you learn and further your career. Something that makes the RTV department special is that it's a close-knit family. Everyone knows everyone pretty much. You can come in one day, you see people walking in, going by, everyone's always with each other. Whether it's in the studios, it's in the hallways, people are always with each other. If they're going over to the cafeteria, people are always working on something and helping each other out. And it's a lot more closer than most majors, I feel like. I hear people in other majors go, oh, I go to class and that's it. People here, they want to hang out, they want to be around the program, and that's what I think makes it so special.
So involving classmates, involving the people around you in this specific program, I think it's very different from others because we're so close and we're always around each other. We're basically a family. We basically became a community down here.
I think just the bonds you make with people is something you won't get anywhere else. And also just you finally get to learn exactly what you want to do. And I feel that's you get to realize, do I really want to do live production? Do I want to do, post-production or pre-production?
I believe that coming to the RTV program was the best decision for me. I may not have known that in high school.
My skills have increased by 10,000%. I know so much more now than I ever did before. I only really knew Final Cut going in to Suffolk, and now I know Premiere, and I know how to use a switcher, and I know how to make graphics. There's so much more that I've learned just by going here.
to know what I'm listening to? Suffolk County Community College's internet radio. The music here is as diverse as students all across the campuses. And they play anything from Billy Joel to Ariana Grande. But the best part about it is, it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I just go to SUNYSFLK and click the play button. So start listening today. It's all hits all the time at SUNYSFLK.com.
So you want to be a shark? Just follow these 5 simple steps you should know to apply for enrollment at Suffolk. Step 1, complete an application online, by mail, or in person. Step 2, send in your transcripts and immunization records to the Central Admissions Office. Step 3, apply and check your eligibility for scholarships and financial aid. Step 4, once you're accepted, complete placement testing at your home campus. Step 5, complete advising and registration. Congratulations, you are now a shark. For more information, visit our college website at SUNYSFLK.edu and search Apply.
And welcome back to Sharks opening day. So far we've got a 54-34 20-point lead for the Sharks. We've got 3 minutes and 17 seconds before we start off second half.
Peter, this has been an outstanding game by the Sharks so far. Up 20 points right going into the second half. These Sharks are looking outstanding, as well as Northern Essex. They have been looking pretty good as well. But look at these highlights, this little highlight right here. Simmons, beautiful layup, right? He has had an outstanding game as well. Mehmet Asik with the amazing dunk right off the lap there. A beautiful block by Phil Zame as well. These highlights are looking outstanding by the Sharks. They're going to have some good steps to look at as for tape 1 of the first game of the season.
Peter, what are your thoughts on that? That's a 3. That was Fenner on that 3. That whole sequence was just absolutely beautiful.
Durant as well.
Phil Zame had that block, and then back the other way with Fenner having that 3 ball. But there's been some highlights on both sides, Ryan. As you said, that Mehmet Asik, that wonderful just slam dunk. You got midway right through that first half.
Isaac, okay, let's just talk about Amari Isaacs real quick. He has had an outstanding game already. You said before, 13 points?
Right now he's got 13 points.
14 points. This guy's looking as like the #1 guard for the Sharks team, and he has had no break. He has actually had 1 break in that first half. As we're coming about to have 2 minutes left, right before the second half starts, let's think about this. How do you think the Sharks are going to play? We're going to go more higher in the game, or are we going to go more fast-paced like we did before? What do you think?
Well, of course, it's so much harder to just keep that high momentum for all times throughout the game. To, just keep on rushing and going and going and going. Of course, Coach Correa wants to have fresh bodies on this court. I'll say it'll slow down a little bit, but I think the speed of this game and the momentum is going to stay relatively close to that first half.
And as you mentioned before, we were talking about the three-headed monster from last season of Aaron Koskett, Jordan Manderson, and AJ Knight. Now, like we mentioned before, it looks like we have another three-headed monster between Amari Isaacs, Angel Duran, and Joshua Fenner. And even like Joshua Blair can be in that. But yeah. And we'll be right back after this short break. You're watching Sharks. Oh, I messed. You told me to do it.
My bad.
I was like.
So you have a $100 meal plan. Now what? The college provides fresh dining opportunities as well as healthy and vegan options. As long as you are taking 9 or more credits each semester, your student ID allows you to access the $100 meal plan. You can use this credit to purchase from vending machines at all 3 campuses or from the dining locations at the Ammerman or Michael J. Grant campuses. And remember, if you don't use it, you lose it. For more information, go to the college website at SUNYSFLK.edu and search meal plan.
And welcome back. We're just about to start the second half of this Sharks opening night. As said before, final score of this first half was 54-34, a 20-point lead for the Sharks going into this half.
54-34, Peter. It's looking pretty solid for the Sharks here.
Now, before this second half starts off, I'd want to give a quick shout out. We have Aaron Koskett and Julius Goddard on the court so far this game. They're over in the stands over there just celebrating the Sharks team.
They got Skittles, man.
And they're having the Skittles as they had every game before. That's so funny.
Every game before, Julius Goddard always had his Skittles, and he brought him back for maybe a little bit of a touch of luck.
That's amazing. So here's Joshua Blair giving it over to Joshua Fenner, and Fenner's going to give it over to Isaacs. Isaacs going to drive. Isaacs going to go for 2. And
wow. A beautiful floater by Amari Isaacs. That was outstanding. Amari
Ridiculous.
Isaacs, he looks pretty good in this game.
He's picking up right where he left off in that first half. He's got 15 points on the day.
Another fast-paced quarter it's looking like.
And it's going to be Northern Essex ball, tipped off by Joshua Fenner, pushed it out of bounds. So here's number 11, Philip Cunningham, to inbound it. Excuse me, they changed it. So now it's going to be Edwin Sambaka, and he's going to look for Cunningham. And they'll give it over to Kinsley, and Kinsley over to Reynoso. Reynoso's going to push. Reynoso's going to push around Angel Duran. He's going to go for 2. Not able to go down with it. And he dishes it out to Amari Isaacs. Amari Isaacs giving it over to Fenner. Fenner didn't like it under the court, under the hoop, so he's going to give it to Duran. Duran for 3, no good. Duran knocked down a couple of threes in that first half. Not able to do it on that shot. Sambaka gives it back to Cunningham. Cunningham gives it over to Reynoso. Reynoso for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Joshua Fenner over the Sharks.
I think Fenner put that right through his legs to get the rebound on that.
He did. That was interesting.
if I'm not mistaken, that's how it looks.
Angel Duran for a long-range 2. Can't go down. Duran 0 for 2 in shots in the second half. Reynoso coming the other way. Not able to knock it down, but Sambaka picks it up and takes it himself. Make that Philip Cunningham, not Sambaka. Amari Isaacs guarded tightly by Christian Kinsley. Amari Isaacs calling a play here, so the Sharks offense is going to shift. Isaacs gives it over to Duran. Duran guarded by a Seek, so he gives it over to Yvonne. Yvonne gives it over to Fenner. Fenner is guarded by Sambaka, and Fenner for a long-range 2 blocked by Sambaka. Sambaka picks it up himself. Great defensive play by Sambaka, and a great defensive play by Yvonne to stop the offensive scoring.
Yvonne Phil's aim, what a block.
A magnificent stop by Yvonne Phil's aim, just throws it out of bounds, not letting Northern Essex take it the other way and capitalize on that steal.
Looks like Joshua Blair was subbed out. He's kind of number 14, Colin Rooney back in the lineup.
Rooney, who hit a 3 to end that first half, and Reynoso fouled on the way down.
Looks to be a foul on the
So
Sharks.
Reynoso's got 3 points on the day. He's 1 for 1 on 3 ball.
It's pretty impressive for his first game as well. He's also he's coming out of Miller Place High School.
Miller Place, nice. Wow, great to see the representation here. So here's Reynoso to take the free throws here. Reynoso's taken a couple of free throws so far in this game, and his first one's good. So we've got 56-37, and they've got a 19-point lead for the Sharks here right now. We've got 17 minutes and 51 seconds left in this game. Reynoso's second shot, it's good. So Sharks ball, Angel Duran's going to inbound the ball here now. And Duran's going to give it over to Yvonne Philzane. Philzane's going to give it over to Amari Isaacs. Amari Isaacs is going to give it to Rooney. Rooney for 3 again. Oh. No good.
It was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, of course. He wasn't going to be able to do it. Of course. Sambaka. Sambaka dishes it over to Christian Kinsley. Christian Kinsley for 3. No good. Essex bench wanted that. They were all standing up, but it didn't knock down. Amari Isaacs, guarded by Sambaka. He's going to go around him. Now guarded by Reynoso. He's going to hit a long range 2.
Oh my God, oh my. I'm just looking at this now. Amari Isaac is on fire. 58-38 with 17 minutes and about 10 seconds left in the half. It is looking outstanding.
He is announcing his presence at the door.
He's making his name known in this Sharks community.
Absolutely. He's got 17 points on the day. Reynoso underneath the basket, and he coughs it up, but he's able to take it over. And he coughs it up again. And this third time to try, he gets it. So the third try gets him 2. That makes it 58-40, 18-point lead with about 16 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. It'll be Angel Duran to inbound the ball here. He's got Rooney open, but he doesn't like it, so he'll give it over to Yvonne Philzane. Yvonne Philzane not able to come down with it, so it goes to the Northern Essex.
So risky play
Renner
there.
takes it. Joshua Renner in this fast-paced game gets a steal here. Angel Duran moving, going. Oh, nice 2 by Duran. All right, here's Melendez to go and push, and that's good. Nice 2 for Jeremy Melendez. Jeremy Melendez has a few in this game. Leading bench scorer for the Northern Essex Community College. Joshua Fenner's going to call a play here. Rooney shifts to the outside. Fenner's going to push. Fenner's going to fight. He doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to dish it out to Duran. Duran moving around, giving it back over to Renner. Renner at the wing. He's going to move out of there. He'll give it over to Yvonne. Yvonne for 2. No good, but he gets his own rebound. And a nice finish.
It looks like Yvonne Philzane can touch the rim from just standing on the court.
Absolutely.
He is so.
He might have gotten taller from last year. Melendez dishes it out over to Cunningham. Cunningham can't finish though. The second time doesn't go down either.
Could have been a nice 3-pointer, but unfortunately there was a foul on that play.
Good defensive plays by Colin Rooney to stop those 2 attempts by Cunningham.
Cunningham and Kinsley look like their duo for Northern Essex.
Absolutely, Cunningham. And now Joshua Blair coming in for Colin Rooney. So Blair back out in the court, and you've got your starters out on the court for Suffolk Community.
Starting 5 for Sharks is looking pretty solid as well this entire game.
Christian Kinsley for 3. Won't go down. Joshua Blair with the rebound, gives it over to Duran. Duran gives it back over to Fenner. Fenner almost coughed it over, but Duran for 3. It's good! Angel Duran with 19 points on the day.
Kevin Monterio.
Excuse me, make that 20.
Unfortunately, Kevin Monterio looked like he elbowed in the jaw. He was kind of holding his jaw when he was coming back.
Hopefully that young man's okay.
Is on the other side.
Here's Melendez. Melendez working against Duran. He's going to shift. He's going to move around him, but Duran almost got that steal. Joshua Blair going against Ryan Pacey. Ryan Pacey finishing it. Gets 2.
That was a good layup by Pacey.
So here's Yvonne Filzane, full court pass to Fenner, and easy layup for Joshua Fenner.
Fenner getting into Cunningham's face on that play. Right after that.
That's right, he's not backing down to these Northern Essex Community College. Here's Melendez to push.
This Sharks team will not give up.
And hand checking called.
They just keep fighting, fighting, and fighting.
Hand checking called on Angel Duran, that is.
67-44 with 14 and about 38 seconds left in the game. It's looking pretty solid for the Sharks.
I'd say the same, but I don't want to jinx it.
Not jinx nothing, but you know, you get what I'm saying.
Up 23 with about 15 minutes left in this game.
A great screen there.
Duran guarding Reynoso. Reynoso gets his own rebound. He's going to go for a second time. Just can't get it a second time. A third time. There it is.
Third time's the charm, Peter.
That's right, and that's the second time today he's done that. Angel Duran gives it over to Amari Isaacs. Amari Isaacs guarded by Ryan Pacey.
Heavily guarding.
Amari Isaacs just kind of getting his cardio in, going all the way around. Still guarded by Ryan Pacey. Joshua Fenner now. Fenner's guarded by Cunningham. He doesn't like what he sees, so he gives it over to Blair. Blair guarded by Reynoso. Blair's going to push. Blair's going to drive. Blair's going to give it over to Yvonne, and a foul call.
Fortunately, a travel call foul there. You know, the Sharks team up now still up 67-46, like we mentioned before. The three-headed dragon monster that we keep mentioning is kind of pulling their weight.
In full display, I'd say.
They're in full command.
I'll tell you what, Coach Correa really knows how to coach his guards.
He knows how to turn freshman starter guards into something great. I think we could pretty much say that for last year as well, where he basically turned AJ Knight, a starting guard, into something great as well.
Northern Essex doesn't like the call here, but call is eventually going against Suffolk Sharks, so they redeem themselves, the referees, that is.
Coach Stratton relieved after the call there.
Of course, and he should be. So here's Philip Cunningham to inbound the ball.
Coach Correa looking pretty upset with the call there.
That's right, and he's guarded by Yvonne Filzane. Angel Duran guarding Reynoso. Here comes number 12 for the Sharks. That's Javon Sandier. Sandier coming in for Yvonne Filzane.
Getting his first break at the game.
Of course, yeah.
Getting
he's been working like a dog.
Got subbed in by Sandier.
And Melendez, he coughs it up. No points for him, but a foul is called against him, so he's going to take two. So 67-46. At this score, we've got 21-point lead for the Sharks, and we've got 13 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game.
It looks like Pacey's being called to heavily guard Isaacs.
They're looking for any sort of answer.
They're looking for anything they can get their hands on. You know what I mean?
Right. So here comes Jeffrey Simmons coming in for Angel Duran. Melendez, second shot is good. That makes it a 20-point lead for the Sharks. And
like I mentioned before,
Blair.
Like I mentioned before, Peter, Pacey has he's looking to be heavily guarding Isaacs now. He's looking to shut him down quickly, but I don't think it's going to happen.
We'll have to wait and see, Ryan.
It's safe to say, but
double team guard, and they capitalize it. Reynoso coming the other way, and he gets two.
Looks to
and one.
Looks to be another possibly a foul shot.
Reynoso, one of the really shining athletes so far on this Northern Essex team. He's really showing his stuff tonight. And a timeout is called.
Reynoso is a freshman coming out of where is he? He's looking pretty solid on the court as of right now, but you know, he's coming out of Lawrence High School, like a small little high school out in Maryland.
Wow. Good for him. Of course, he's playing himself a great game so far in this game. Still, it's 67-49 in this game. 18-point lead by the Sharks. He's got 13 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. And hopefully the Sharks can hold on to this lead and they can really keep making things happen, because on all sides, the forwards, the guards, everybody's really playing their heart out, and they're really giving Coach Correa something to think about and something to like when he comes home tonight. Both teams taking the court again. It'll be Reynoso to shoot
Look at
free
Finn over
throws.
in the back over there. He's looking pretty happy that the Sharks are putting up a big lead.
Of course. There's Finn over there. Finn having himself a great game.
Good old Finn.
Good old Finn. So here's Reynoso to take his 2. And his first and the second one is good.
Heard the rim on that one.
That's right. 67-50 in this game. Joshua Blair gives it over to Jeffrey Simmons. Jeffrey Simmons running down the court. He was booking it, and it's almost stolen by Ryan Pacey.
That's a kicking violation
kick.
there.
The kick is called.
Essex ball. Unfortunately, it was a kick by Simmons.
Well, you can't go kicking. That's the wrong sport, Ryan. They're playing a different sport. So here's Philip Cunningham giving it over to Ryan Pacey. Ryan Pacey dishes it over to Melendez. Melendez is going to drive. He's going to give it over to Reynoso.
Good.
And no good. That's a rebound goes to the Sharks. That's
Fenner.
That's Joshua Fenner. Fenner knocked to the ground. Foul called.
Fenner, as soon as one of the Essex players got the ball, I can't recall who it was, but as soon as that player got the ball, Fenner went right to him. He has some speed on him.
He does. You got some real speedy guys so far in this Sharks team. Fenner gives it over to Amari Isaacs. Amari Isaacs guarded by Pacey. Pacey really getting down, trying to stop him any way he can. Isaacs step back 2, and it's good.
Oh my.
Wow. This kid is showing out tonight.
This kid's got moves. An amazing step back.
Melendez gives it over to Reynoso. Reynoso under the basket. Travel called. Travel called against Northern Essex. And they'll take out Kevin Montiero, bringing in Edwin Sambaka, bringing out Philip Cunningham as well, and bringing in Mehmet Asik.
The Paris superstar, Sambaka.
Oh! And just a little bit of a mad communication by the Sharks. Joshua Blair looked to give it over to Amari Isaacs, and it landing in our table.
Let's take a look at this replay. By this huge, nice step back by Isaacs. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful.
That is beautiful. So here's Ryan Pacey, guarded by Jeffrey Simmons. Simmons gives it over to Asik. Asik under the basket, gives it over to Sambaka. Sambaka not able to come down.
Essex had Pacey right open at the top of the key at the 3.
That's right. You still have Javon Sandier in this game, Ryan. Still, nobody's put the ball in his hands. We haven't seen what he's been able to do. Here's Sambaka for free throws. First one's no good. As said before in this broadcast, Ryan, Sambaka hailing from Paris, France. Very interesting to see.
Some of this Essex team is from all over the world, pretty much.
I
We have
know.
a couple people from Turkey, one from
Second
Paris,
shot, no good
even
either.
one from Canada too, Ontario, Canada.
Isaacs still guarded by Pacey. Pacey seems to be Isaac's arch nemesis in this game so far. So he goes around him. He's going to push. He's going to drive. He's going to go for 2. No good, but he looks to be close. Looks to be fouled on that play. So here comes Amari Isaacs to take 2 shots. 69-50. We've got 12 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game. Suffolk holding on to a 19-point lead. Amari Isaacs' first shot is no good, but he'll get another chance. Blair, Fenner, Simmons, and Sandier all backing up. Second shot no good for Amari Isaacs. Here's Reynoso to drive. Reynoso can't finish. Asik can't finish either. 3 times, nothing goes down. And Isaacs dogpile gives it over to Mondelaire. And they give it over, and there's Fenner for 2, and it's good.
Wow. An outstanding play by the Suffolk Sharks Community College men's basketball. That was unbelievable, to be honest. That was a great
great block.
What a block.
Sandier just sticking his hand up
Simmons.
and stuffing it. Oh, and another block by Sambaka.
Simmons again.
It's a block party, and everyone's invited. On both sides, 2 great blocks. Javon Sandier takes it and doesn't let that go in. And then the Sharks try and take it the other way. And that's Edwin Sambaka denying it there. So Blair with the ball, gives it over to Fenner. Fenner gets over to Isaacs. Isaacs gives it back to Blair. Blair under the hoop.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't go down.
That was close. Blair almost had the opportunity to get another and 1 point.
Foul called against Northern Essex, so Blair's going to be able to take a few shots here. Still, it's a 21-point lead by the Sharks with 11 minutes and 18 seconds left in this game. Blair's first shot, no good. A little too much mustard on that one, Ryan.
Hit the back part of the rim there, but you know, Joshua Blair can figure it out because he knows what he's doing at all times. He has an eye of a hawk. I mean, I know I mentioned this before, but Coach Correa has, you know, had the aim of having Yvonne Filzane and Joshua Blair being that lead, those two leaders in this, you know, in this vicinity.
Second shot is good. So here's Sambaka. Sambaka gives it over, and he tried to hit number 10. That was going to Angel Herrera, but Herrera wasn't able to get to his spot, so it's out of bounds. So here's Joshua Renner to inbound the ball.
Jeremy Melendez didn't like that call when it went out of bounds, though.
No, we did not. Sandier gives it back over to Renner. Renner guarded by Melendez. Melendez not giving him an inch, so Renner's got to fight for every single one.
These Suffolk Sharks are looking way too fast for Northern Essex.
That's right.
Nice pickup.
And here's
there,
Renner for three. No good. Ball won't go down.
Edward, 42, inbound R2, R2 inbound.
So
42.
here's Mehmet Asik to inbound over to Sambaka.
R2, player 4. 42.
Northern Essex not touching the ball, so they don't have to waste any time on the clock.
They've done that a couple times already.
Yeah, that's just smart basketball, really,
it
Ryan.
definitely is.
Sambaka, guarded by Sandier, and it's a steal by the Sharks. Here's Amari Isaacs, and a block by Sambaka again on the other way. That's his second great block in a minute, Ryan.
I know. And like we said before, a huge block party. It's about 5 miles long. Everyone's invited.
It's a block party from every block from here to there.
Going into this half, though, the Sharks had about 20 blocks, and then the Northern Essex Community College had 15 blocks. That's outstanding for both sides of the team.
It is. It's a defensive game. This is number 21, Atsavas Katsoulis. Katsoulis waving off a few guys. Gives it over to Asik. Asik full court pass. Gives it over to Christian Kinsley. Kinsley for three is good.
Kinsley's been that key player for that Northern Essex team.
Yeah, he's knocked down a couple of threes here, Ryan.
He's had at least, what, 3 or 4 maybe?
It looks to be that way. Asik trying to poke away that ball from Renner. Renner for 2.
Nice
it's
floater.
good.
What a floater by Simmons.
That gives Renner 11 points on the day, Ryan. Melendez for 3. No good. But rebound goes to the Sharks. Amari Isaacs takes it.
Northern Essex is looking pretty, not so as impressive as we thought for the first half, but about 3, because they're struggling a little bit on the 3-pointers, but, you know, they are 4-0. Now, we're going to look at it like, I don't know, how would you want to look at that? I can't really think off the top of my head.
Well, we can look at this for right now, Ryan. Coach Correa subbing in Angel Duran and Yvonne Filzane back in the court. So, and he'll bring out Joshua Blair and Joshua Renner. So, you've got most of your starters out here on this game, Ryan. And so Renner, Jeffrey Simmons subbed out. Renner still on the court.
Filzane almost had it. Almost a nice steal.
Almost. Christian Kinsley didn't like the shot, so he's going to go for 2 in there. That's good.
Right in the paint.
5 straight points. That's 5 straight points for Kinsley.
Nice bounce pass.
That was threading the needle there by Yvonne Filzane.
And there it is
2.
Again, Amari Isaacs.
That makes him have 21 points on the day.
He might be looking like the highest scorer we have seen in quite some time.
Right now, he's the highest scorer in this game.
Almost alumni Julius Goddard material at this point. And he's even here right now, sharing Skittles with Aaron Kosk in the stands.
Melendez's shot can't go down, so Yvonne Filzane gets the board.
They could pick up that Skittle off of them as well.
It looks like they gave him a few of the Skittles, yeah.
If someone's got Skittles socks, I'm going ballistic.
Angel Duran, guarded by Christian Kinsley. Duran looking for somebody to give it to. And Filzame gives him a screen. And he gives it over to Filzame. Filzame guarded tightly by Kinsley. And hand checking is called. So that'll be an inbound for the Sharks. It'll be Joshua Renner to inbound the ball. He's got 11 points on the day.
The replay
Joshua
here by
Renner.
Isaacs was a beautiful layup shot. He looked outstanding on the court. Showing his muscles off, getting ready for the next sequence in the play. He just stood there. He was like, "Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go."
He was flexing. Why wouldn't he? He's doing great today.
He's back
Joshua
in.
Blair comes in for Sandier. Say that 3 times fast. Joshua Blair here gives it over to Joshua Renner. Oh, Joshua Renner didn't like the call. So he's going to have to inbound it again. So Renner's going to inbound it now. And he gives it over to Duran. Duran gives it back to Renner. Renner's going to push. Renner's going to drive.
Behind the back, step back.
Almost did a step back. Almost. Yvonne Filzame under the hoop. And he coughs it up. Here's Koutsulis. Koutsulis gives it over to Angel Herrera. Angel Herrera can't hit the 3. Duran with the rebound. So here's Duran. Amari Isaac is getting locked up tightly by Koutsulis, and he is not happy about it. Joshua Fenner here. Yvonne Filzame. Ooh,
off the backboard.
Bad shot by Filzame. Ryan Pacey the other way, and nice layup by Pacey. Here's Joshua Fenner. Fenner gives it over to Isaacs. Isaacs guarded tightly by Koutsulis. Isaacs for 2. Oh, wow! Oh my goodness! Isaacs wasn't even trying on that shot.
Isaacs was making him seem like he was short. He put his hands to the ground and was like, "You're this tall."
Oh my gosh, he's done with this. He is showing why he needs to be the man here tonight. So Isaac guarding Koutsulis. Koutsulis gives it over to Herrera. Herrera for 3 is good.
That was a nice 3-pointer.
That makes it 78-60 with 7 minutes left in this game. 18-point lead for the Sharks. Mari Isaacs has 23 points on the day, and that makes it 26.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Pushing for that 25 to 30 points per game.
Looks to be we have a great scorer on our hands. As
great defense.
Northern Essex on the 3rd try gets the ball down.
That's happened a couple of times. We've noticed that Northern Essex has had a couple of attempts in their sequence of going to the basket. Maybe
That's right.
2, 3 times in a row.
In the paint, they're doing okay. And there's another 2 for Reynoso. So Reynoso gets another 4 points in about 10 seconds, Ryan.
Timeout called the Sharks.
Timeout called by the Sharks. 81 points for the Sharks, 64 for Northern Essex Community College. We've got 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in this game. Let's take a look at a few replays from today's game because there have been a lot of great plays. Here is Amari Isaacs for 3. Boom, top of the key, just knocks it down. He's loving how he's looking right now. Guarded by Koutsulis. There it is again. Look at that. Boom. Just knocked it down, all nothing but net. Amari Isaacs having himself a day, a first game season opener.
His first ever college career game has looked like, I'm speechless at this point. Amari Isaacs coming right out of Brentwood High School has shown off his talent when he brought from Brentwood all the way up here to Suffolk, representing the county at its finest.
So before we started this game, we were talking about pressure. We were talking about nerves. We were talking about how is anybody going to be, a little shaky going into this game. I know who's not shaky, Ryan.
Amari Isaacs.
Amari Isaacs.
And it's honestly all of the starting 5. Even some of these bench players. Michael Otto has had a pretty good game himself, only coming in a couple times throughout the game, but still showed off like he was a starter already.
That's right.
This team has looked very blended. The Sharks team has looked very blended in with everything. I feel like they're great with their shooting, they're great with their ball handles, they're great with passing, they're good with their eyes. They have strong eyes all around the court. They have that sense of, you're going to be here, here, and here. Coach Gray has mashed up all these plays during practices. Their time in practice has made such an improvement and now they're bringing it to the court with 81-64 left in this half, about 6 minutes, 18 seconds left. I'm pretty excited for the rest of the game.
Joshua Blair guarded by Angel Herrera. And Blair stepped out of bounds. Just a little bit of a mental error right there by Joshua Blair, so it'll be Northern Essex ball. Additionally, you've got number 15, Trey Fight, back in the game, and Ryan Pacey as well. And so Fight here at the top of the key, guarded by Herrera. Gives it over to Ryan Pacey. Ryan Pacey, no good. Fight tried to finish it, couldn't. It'll still be Northern Essex ball, however.
Angel Herrera coming to the line.
Herrera hasn't gotten too much time, too many minutes so far in this game, but he's been doing okay. You've got Luis Reynoso right about half court. And Herrera's first ball.
A lot of the Northern Essex Community College players have came from Lawrence High School, that high school I was talking about earlier. They got the chemistry, though. That's the key.
That's always good.
Their chemistry is key in this game.
Rebound goes to the Sharks. Here's Amari Isaacs, guarded by Trey Fight. Isaacs at the top of the key. He's going to move around. Oh, and almost tried to thread the needle there, but it's stolen by Ryan Pacey. Ryan Pacey gets two.
Pacey is on a pace.
Pacey's got some great pace. That's right, Ryan.
his agility.
Oh, Fight. Almost poked the ball away. Still, it'll be Sharks ball. Looks like they're going to need a towel over there. It's a little bit of a wet spot.
Yeah, it's a little slippery over there.
It is a hard-fought game for Amari Isaacs, as they've understood that he's somebody, so they're going to be really trying to lock him down. Now, let's take a look at this replay here. This is Ryan Pacey coming the other way, speeding by. He's got Yvonne Filzame and Amari Isaac, and he still finished it. Nice layup.
Like I said before, Pacey is on a pace.
On a pace.
He's on for at least 10 points in this game?
Looks to be that way.
He has shown off his agility in this game. His speed is one of his strengths.
That's right. We've got 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in this game, and Suffolk Sharks holding on to a nice lead. It's 81-66. It's about a 15-point lead. Head coach Darren Stratton really trying to dig into his players, really trying to get to them as they're hoping to come back from this 15-point deficit. They were down 21 at the most, so they're still making great headway to try and come back. Both teams taking the court now. It'll be Joshua Blair to inbound the ball. He wants to give it to Amari Isaacs, but Isaacs is locked up. He's double teamed. And he still gives it to Isaacs. Isaacs gives it over to Fenner. Fenner dishes it out to Yvonne Filzame. Filzame, full court pass to Angel Herrera. Angel Herrera for three. No good, just too short. Here's Angel Duran. Here's Christian Kinsley for three. Can't go down. And rebound goes to the Sharks.
It's going to be Isaacs at the 1 right now, Duran at the 2, Fenner at the 3, Filzame at the 4, and Joshua Blair at the 5. What a starting 5 for this
scary starting lineup. Here's Fenner for 3. Won't go down, but Angel Duran with the rebound. He just snuck up in there. Angel Duran gives it over to Amari Isaacs. Amari Isaacs driving, looking for something. Looks to be the Sharks are really trying to give it to Amari Isaacs as he's got the hot hand tonight.
It feels like the Sharks are trying to clock the timeout. A little bit of a slip up there, but Isaacs got right through
Isaacs,
with it.
And there it is. Nice finish. 28 points on the day for Isaacs.
28 points for Amari Isaacs.
Reynoso, and it's good. Ooh, Reynoso, it's a Jordan shrug.
Looking for a foul call there, but unfortunately there was no call.
He wanted something. 15-point lead by the Sharks right now. You've got 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. Amari Isaacs guarded by Trey Fight. Fight not giving him an inch. Fight's really fighting. Yvonne Filzame for 2. Won't go down. Reynoso's taking it. And he gives it over to Fight. Fight. And it won't go down. Can't finish the layup. Angel Duran gives it over to Amari Isaacs. looked like Fight had the open layup, and he just couldn't bring it down. Here's Angel Durand. Angel Durand given over to Amari Isaacs. Timeout call.
I feel like the Northern Essex has been leaving open Angel Durand pretty much the entire game. I mean, they've been triple teaming about ringer Amari Isaacs. Let's take a look at this replay here. It was an outstanding move by Amari Isaacs. Just went right up through the middle into the paint for a great layup finish. Peter, what are your thoughts about the Sharks leading up about, I'd say, what, 20-something points at least?
They're up about 15 points, Ryan. We've got 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game. I'd say I'm loving how I'm seeing the Sharks right now.
I'm excited. I'm not as excited for the rest of the season, to be honest.
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've still got about 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. A lot of things can happen in that time.
I'm pretty excited for the rest of the game. About 3 minutes, 42 seconds, like you said before. Northern Essex has to at least make some sort of plan, maybe get their starting five back out, to at least try to push for at least as close as possible as they can go.
That's right. Coming into this game, facing a team that is 4-0, they've taken 4 games and they've swept every team they've played. And that's who your first opponent of the year is. They have not backed down. They have really shown why they are the better team right now.
Northern Essex has been at least up 10 to 15 points for a win. After every game, their score has been about 83 to 77, 81 to about 73.
Yeah.
They're in the 10 to 15 point range of, in the points during the game in their win. Now, they're down by how much did you say before?
They're down 15.
So, they're down by 15. Maybe they can get these 15 points back if, Edwin Sambaka can pretty much pick up his pace. Even Ryan Pacey, him too.
Oh, and a time violation called against the Sharks. So they'll take another timeout. As said before, still 15-point lead by the Sharks. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in this game. Hopefully the North Essex Community College trying to put the ball in their hands, trying to make something happen. You've got Enter Sandman playing on the loudspeaker, and I'll tell you what, Ryan, that's a song that'll get you hyped up.
I know. I feel like the Sharks team is pretty hyped for the rest of this game. They're trying to bring back their agility, their spring back kind of kickback almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan, absolutely. Both teams starting to take the court.
It's almost like Amari Isaacs is like a pogo stick, as you think about it. He's got the hops. Same with Fenner. He's got hops. So does Durant. All these guys have such high jumping ability to basically get all these blocks. I guess Yvonne Filzame has taught them a thing or two.
They are most definitely athletes who have shown their athletic prowess tonight. This will be Joshua Fenner to inbound the ball here, guarded by Mehmet Asik. And ball goes over to Blair. Blair pushing, Blair driving. Blair not getting two there. Mehmet Asik taking it up the court here. Full court pass to Ryan Pacey. Ryan Pacey couldn't hold on, but he keeps it in bounds. Oh, and then called out of bounds. That's Melendez.
Pacey almost just got it back in bounds just in time, but unfortunately he's got that out of bounds.
That's right. Here's Angel Durand to inbound the ball now. And again, Joshua Blair called out of bounds.
It's back-to-back calls for both sides of the team, really.
That's right. So here's Luis Reynoso. Let's see, can the third guy do it? Reynoso gives it over to Philip Cunningham.
Close to the side there.
There's Melendez. Melendez going for two, can't go down. Rebound goes to the Sharks.
It was a great spin move, but couldn't finish in time.
And another timeout is called. A lot of late game timeouts so far called. Still 83-68, still a 15-point lead by the Sharks. This time you've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Jeremy Melendez wasn't too happy with some of the calls that's been going on during the game by the referees.
No, and why would you? It seems to be a lot of calls against Northern Essex. So, we've still got the clock winding down here. We've got a lot of time left in this game, a lot of things to happen, Ryan. A 15-point lead isn't phenomenal. You can make it phenomenal, make it 20 plus. Hopefully some insurance points so far for the Sharks. Although, one of the things you do have to look for is late in this game, I'd say with a minute left, maybe a minute and a half left, Maybe Coach Correa wants to start bringing in some alternative guys. Maybe start getting some guys who haven't gotten a lot of time. Maybe you want to bring back out Michael Otto. Maybe you want to bring out Colin Rooney.
Maybe I would at least maybe think that Coach Correa might want to try to put some of the bench players in, give them kind of a fresh start, right? Obviously, some of them it's their freshman year of their college, first college semester. They're looking to maybe possibly get their first start ever, to put in the game.
Now, Ryan,
points up.
Hold on, Ryan. You just said, what if their freshman game, their first college game of their career? But think about this: Almari Isaacs in his first game of his college career,
true.
and he has really shown out tonight.
He has put his name embedded into this tank of the Brookhaven gym. I guess you can call this the Shark Tank, as we did last year. I know we mentioned it briefly.
Ryan Basie, wow, a nice floater by Ryan Basie.
I think it's safe to say we can call this the gym the Shark Tank, as you will.
The Shark Tank.
It's a block party, it's a Shark Tank, whatever you want to call it.
All right, Angel Duran here. Angel Duran guarded by Philip Cunningham. And he goes around him. Angel Duran here for two. No good, won't go down. Philip Cunningham gets the board. Here's Ryan Pacey. Ryan Pacey the other way. Nice layup by
Duran
Pacey.
was slammed pretty hard there. Kind of just limping back to the other side.
Here's Yvonne Filzame. Filzame blocked by a Seek.
Wow, what a save.
Wow, great effort. Northern Essex does not like the call. Two great efforts by a Seek.
I thought it was going to be a backcourt.
And Melendez. They never stepped out of bounds, but Northern Essex does not like that call. It'll be Suffolk Sharks ball, though. Sharks lead dwindling now. They've only got an 11-point lead at this point with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
It looks like that. I thought it was backcourt at first.
Well, doesn't matter now since we're here. Amari Isaacs guarded by Ryan Pace. Pacey, excuse me. And ball out of bounds called. Here comes Christian Kinsley coming in for Mehmet Asik.
A beautiful replay by Pacey there.
Reynoso now, guarded by Yvonne Filzame. He gives over to Melendez. Melendez throws it out of bounds. And here comes Asik back into the game. Coming in for Melendez. Angel Durand going to inbound the ball. He wants to give it to Amari Isaacs.
It's going to be Pacey against Amari Isaacs. It's looking like
double teaming him. And foul called against Northern Essex. Angel Durand fouled hard. He's slow to get up.
Looked like Durand hurt his hip a little bit. He looks like he's holding his hip.
Oh, he's going to be icing something tomorrow.
A couple bruises here and there, but he's good. He's walking right back up.
Yeah, he's having himself a good time. He's the Sharks' second leading scorer. He's got 20 points on the day.
Wow. And this is his first game as well as a freshman.
Yes, it is.
College career. You want to put this, this is going to be a great thing for Isaac and for Durand's resumes.
That's right. So here's Durand to take two. And his first one, no good. Rebound goes to Northern Essex. Northern Essex. Oh, ball pushed out of bounds by Amari Isaacs. That was a good play by Isaac because that stops the momentum of Northern Essex. Now there's a full reset. You've got Christian Kinsley to inbound the ball. He wants to give it to Reynoso, and he does. Reynoso guarded by Filzame at the top of the key. Reynoso gives it back over to Kinsley. Kinsley back over to Pacey. Pacey for three. It's good. 8-point lead now for the Sharks. The lead has been dwindling, Ryan. Joshua Blair pushing, Joshua Blair driving, and he coughs it up. And a foul is called, however.
Essex down by 8 points. It is dwindling down to the last minute.
That's right. They're making sure to make this one a nail biter. They were up 21 points at the beginning of the half, Ryan.
I feel like that the Sharks are now trying to get a little looser up, but I do think that Joshua Blair, Yvonne Filzane could lead
First shot good.
the rest of this game. Even Amari Isaacs. Honestly, this whole starting five has shown all equal, agility all throughout the board. Correa is looking to put all five of these guys.
Two clutch shots by Joshua Blair. That was needed. Now they're up by 10. Reynoso can't bring it down, and Asik can't hold on. Dog pile at the floor.
This is getting to be a close game. Only 10 points
It's a
apart.
nail biter.
10 points apart is just scary with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. 85-75. Suffolk Sharks are still up in the tank, still trying to push for the lead.
That's right, and the momentum has been going in favor of Essex, but hopefully the Sharks can slow that down. Here's Amari Isaacs to take 2 more shots. And who would you rather have the ball in somebody's hands than Amari Isaacs at this point in time?
Even Angel Duran as well. Even Joshua Fenner. I do think that Joshua Blair and Yvonne Filzane are giving the younger guys the
First shot good.
potential to give them the ball movement.
So Isaacs makes it an 11-point lead for the Sharks. You've got 1 minute and 25 seconds left in this game. And his second shot is also good. That's 30 on the day. 30 on the day for Amari Isaacs.
In his first college career game, 30 points.
Here's Asik
for
driving,
Amari Isaacs.
and he's good. Great
Almost,
floater.
That was almost close as a block there by Yvonne Filzane.
Almost, but no cigar. 87-77. 10-point lead for the Sharks. You've got 1 minute and 17 seconds left in this game entirely. Northern Essex really needs to put their ball in their hands and make things happen if they want to come away with the win in this game. So if I'm Coach Correa, I'm saying spread out, get separation. Just let's waste time in our offensive opportunities. Let's make things go slowly. Let's try and really draw things out. Look at that great hard-fought 2 by Mehmet Asik. Listen to Coach Correa here. Coach Correa really trying to drill into his players. Just waste time. Do not put the ball in their hands. The one thing you do not want right now is a costly turnover. Costly turnovers are going to lead to a loss right now. You need to keep the ball in your hands to come away with a win in this game. Looks to be a few subs coming in for Northern Essex. That's Edwin Sambaka, Atsavas Kurtsulis, and Trey Fight.
Still a 10-point lead in between the Sharks and the Essex.
That's right, Sharks starting to smell blood in the water right now, Ryan.
It is
hopefully
their
to come away with a win.
Peter, don't forget, it is their home tank. Anything is possible.
A Shark tank. Ryan Pacey, Edwin Sambaka, Mehmet Asik, Atsavas Kurtsulis, and Trey Fight out on the court.
On the court for the Sharks, it's Duran at the 2, Isaac at the 1.
Duran has it.
It looks to be Joshua Blair at the 5.
Ryan Pacey here, coming another way, and a foul called. Foul called against the Sharks. That's going to put the ball at the free throw line for Northern Essex. That's not what you want. You got 1 minute and 10 seconds left, and they're going to take 2 free shots on no time. No time wasted, that is.
Could potentially be down by 8, but if that happens, the Sharks will still be up by 10 with about 1 minute.
These are
and
2
10
very
left
big
in the
free
game.
throws for Northern Essex. Ryan Pacey's first one is good. Dwindles that lead down to 9. And Pacey's second shot here is no good. But Sambaka gets the rebound. Sambaka dishes out to Fight. Fight looks around. He gives it back to Sambaka. Sambaka looking for something, And they're going to call it. 1 minute and 1 second left. They're going to call a bit of a timeout here.
This is a big timeout call by the Northern Essex College. I think they're trying to plan something to get the pot stirred.
That's right. They've dragged and crawled their way back into this game. They've only got a 9-point lead, the Sharks. 87-78. You got a minute and 1 second left. Hopefully they can just hold on to the ball. That's all you got to do. Hold on to the ball. Waste time. Spread the ball around. Just pass it around. Make sure that they have to stay on their toes.
A total of 18 fouls for both sides, 9 and 9 each is not too crazy, but it's still unfortunate for both sides, but they are getting fouled. But this is the game of basketball. Fouls are going to happen left and right.
Coach Correa has his starters in. And a push called. Referees arguing over the call here. Looks like some chatting going on between Ryan Pacey and Joshua Fenner.
Looking scary out here.
And
when Fenner smells blood in the tank, not a good sign.
Blood in the tank. So here comes Trey Fight, Edwin Sambaka, and Atsavas Kurtsulis. And this is going to be Mehmet Asik to take 2. His first one is good. That makes the lead down to 8. They'll take out Philip Cunningham and Luis Reynoso. Here's Asik to take his second shot. And second shot's no good. Rebound goes to the Sharks. They almost triple teamed Fenner. And they're giving over to Amari Isaacs. Clock winding down. You got less than 50 seconds now. Angel Duran.
Oh my!
And Angel Duran is fouled by Atsavas Kurtsulis.
That was a quadruple team on Amari Isaacs.
They're really trying to stop things and put the ball in their hands. 8 seconds, 8-point lead. You got 48 seconds. Northern Essex needs the ball here. This will be Angel Duran to take 2. These are 2 very big free throws. And Duran's first shot is good.
Beautiful foul shot by Duran there.
That makes it a 9-point lead. That's great for the Sharks.
Can Duran go for the second one? Make it 2. He's got at least 25 points on the day.
He's trying to just stab the dagger.
He's trying to match Isaacs for the 30.
Second one's good.
Wow. Another 10-point lead.
10-point lead for the Sharks. They're feeling good. They're looking good. Here's Reynoso. Reynoso bashes through 2 players here. And that's Kinsley for 3, and it's good.
Duran clapped up in the air, almost like it went right through him.
Kinsley nails the 3 ball. You've got 37 seconds left. 7-point lead. Northern Essex wants something to happen here. They need something to happen. Some debate going on. And Mehmet Asik looking to get something happen here.
Just flop on the ground.
They're looking to get some sort of call here. They're doing anything they can. Clock winding down. You've got 38 seconds left in this game. 7-point lead for the Sharks. And the ball goes to Duran. Goes back to Blair. Blair gives it to Isaacs. And Isaacs is fouled. Paisley fouls Isaacs. Puts the ball in his hands. So Isaacs will take 2. Hoping to really widen his scoring. He's got 30 on the day.
Can he make it 32? Is the question, the million-dollar question.
Let's see. Well, he can make it 31.
I have a feeling that this is my prediction, Peter. I have a feeling Amari Isaac will at least hit 35 points today. And that's a possibility. He's already at 31.
You got
possibly
34
making
seconds
32.
left.
32
And he's got
it is.
32.
32 points in the game for Amari Isaacs.
Ball goes to Asik. Asik pushing it, dishing it out. Ryan Pacey for three.
What a
no
bullet
good.
pass.
Won't go down. Well,
What a bullet pass there.
well, technically. 91-82, 9-point lead for Northern Essex. You've got 26 seconds left.
91 to 82. We haven't seen scores like this in a while.
I was going to say, this might be the highest scoring game we've ever seen. Oh, and Angel Duran. Foul called on Atsavas Kurtsulis. Head coach Darren Stratton really just getting fresh bodies, moving as many guys as he can. We've seen, I'd say, about 10, 11 guys get over 15 minutes here, Ryan. Or excuse me, get over about 10 minutes, which is really saying something.
To the Sharks, that sends Angel Duran to the line.
Angel Duran's going to take another 2 points here. 2 throws, that is, excuse me. And Angel Duran's first shot is good. Makes that a 10-point lead. Back to 10 points, Ryan.
A push for 100.
Wow.
That's something I don't think I've ever said that before.
Neither have I. So, Angel Duran's second shot with a 10-point lead, 92-82. 26 seconds left on the clock. His second shot is no good. Remember to Seek driving quickly down the court. He's pushing. Here's Trey Fight for three. Trey Fight, a little too much on it. Comes Amari Isaacs coming the other way. 13 seconds left. He's just trying to run down the clock.
Isaacs went
Gives it over
like
to
a
Durant.
snake.
9 seconds, 7, 6. Looks like this might be the game. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
A so impressive game by the Sharks, taking down the undefeated Northern Essex Community College team. Peter, I am astonished by this Sharks team. What do you think about this game?
I'm astonished and outrageous. It is insane. Wow. 92-82, as you just said, a 10-point lead, a 10-point victory for the Suffolk Sharks to start their season, knocking down the undefeated Northern Essex Community College.
Peter, I'm so excited for the Sharks team, how the rest of their year is going to look like. I do think that it's going to be a nice playoff push, and hopefully we can see it towards the end of the season.
That's right. They had that nice playoff push last year. They were made it to the finals, but they just came up just short in the finals. But this year, a great start to the season. I don't want to jinx it, but a great start to the season for the Suffolk Sharks. Of course, great scenes by your new head freshman and freshman guards, that is, Amari Isaacs, who knocked down 32 points on the day, and Angel Duran, who knocked down 23 points on the day. Wow.
Yeah, that's just speechless itself. You know, I do think that key players left this game didn't have so much points. Joshua Fenner, though. But with this final score of 98-82, it was just a great game for both sides of the ball. I do think that Essex will be potentially a rival through the season.
That's right. And Ryan, think about this. You had Isaacs, Duran, Fenner, Phil Zame, and Blair on that court for what? I'd say about 35 minutes of the 40 minutes. We're going to be right back with a commercial break. You're watching Sharks TV and listening on Suffolk Radio.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet is a popular reference to William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, which implies that the names of things don't affect what they really are. Now you can include yourself. You should know, Suffolk County Community College's new chosen name policy lets you use a name you want to be known or identified by. That's different from your legal name. A legal name would be a name that appears on your passport, driver's license, birth certificate, visa, military ID, or U.S. Social Security card. Nicknames, aliases, and/or chosen names are acceptable. Profane, obscene, hate speech derived, offensive, or derogatory names are not acceptable. For full details, you can check out the chosen name policy on the college's website here.
When enrolling into Suffolk County Community College, it's important to learn about all the services the college has to offer. Among them, the college has the Student Support Services Program that provides benefits for students who meet specific selection criteria. Low income, a documented disability, or are a first-generation college student, meaning neither parent graduated with a 4-year college degree. The services include tutoring, academic coaching, registration priority, peer mentoring, and more. To find out if you're eligible for this program, visit your campus student support office at your earliest convenience. The program acceptance deadline is October 25th of each year for students who are enrolled full-time and in their first fall semester. For more information, go to the college website at SUNYSFLK.edu and search Student Support.
When attending a community college, the challenge can be how to get there. You should know Suffolk County Community College students have access to the Suffolk County's transportation system, also known as Suffolk Transit. One of the perks of taking the bus is the student's discount. The fee is normally $2.25, but for a student it's only $1.25. Be sure to bring your student ID because you will need it to get the discount. Suffolk Transit operates bus routes that provide services to all 3 of Suffolk campuses. For more information, go to the college website at SUNYSFLK.edu/transit or visit the Suffolk County Transit website at sct-bus.org.
And we are here in the post-game interview. We've got Amari Isaacs here. Amari, how are you feeling right now? You were working like a dog out there.
To be honest, I'm tired.
You're really showing.
Yeah,
my first college game.
You were making me tired just watching you out there, man.
Yeah, it was fun though. I had a lot of fun out there.
Glad to hear it. You got 32 points on the day. And if I'm not wrong, this is your first college game of your entire career.
Yes. It was tough. At first, I was just trying to be in attack mode. Coach always tells me to be aggressive, create for my teammates, because I'm the point guard. So I just got to trust my teammates, and then
Absolutely.
I can score whenever I want. So.
And your teammates were really showing out. Angel Duran, 23 points on the day. Of course, you had 32 on the day, but wow, you really got a lot of great support with that other guards. You had Yvonne Filzame and you had Joshua Blair over at the forward. How do you feel about those guys right now?
They're great. They're amazing. They make it easier for me. Angel, shooter. Even our other shooter, Josh Fenner, he was in foul trouble early, so he's going to have one of those breakout games soon. Yvonne, great. We need him for the boards. We're not that big of a team, so we all got to crash the boards.
Absolutely. You put up 92 points today, you guys. That was a lot more than most of the games last year. How are you feeling going into this game and looking towards the future and looking at how many times more do you think that you're going to be really showing up great games like this so far next year?
Well, we could score. We could score a lot of points, but at the end, our defense, we was sloppy at the end with our defense. We need to tighten up our defense for real because other teams, there's going to be better teams. Sometimes we're not going to be able to make shots, so we need to play defense.
That's right. To start the half, you came in, you were up 21 points, and then at the end, it came down to only having a 7-point lead, but you guys showed up. You hit very clutch free throws, you and Duran, making it a 10-point lead, and then final score, 92-82.
Yeah, we was just trying to get out of here, really. They was coming. They didn't quit. That's a good team over there. They were undefeated, I think. So it was great to get our first win of the season against them.
Yeah. How was your feeling going into this game, knowing that this team was undefeated, about 4-0, with these bigger guys on the squad? How was you feeling about that?
I actually watched film on them last night. I seen 31, great player, good big, #1 athletic guard. So we had to make sure we could keep them in check, and then we just had to do what we do because we could score. So our main focus is always defense. Defense make it easier for our offense. So.
All right, that's going to be great. Thank you very much, Amari Isaacs. Great 32-point performance. You're watching Sharks TV and listening here on Suffolk Radio. We're going to be right back.
Did you know that you could receive academic accommodations at Suffolk County Community College? You should know that Suffolk has over 2,200 students receiving accommodations, so you're not alone. I'm Tommy, and I'm a student with visual impairment, but that doesn't stop me from achieving my goals. If you qualify for academic accommodations, it's important that you register with the Office of Disability Services. Your high school doesn't automatically send over your personal information, so don't delay in registering. Your accommodations are what equalizes the playing field. So stop by the office today. For more information, visit the college website and search Disability Services.
Score of this game, Suffolk Sharks 90 to Northern Essex Community College 82. A great showing by your Suffolk Sharks on opening night. Amari Isaacs, the star of tonight's show, and there's just too many highlights to play tonight, Ryan, I'd say.
I know. Amari Isaacs was super excited to be a part of this team with Angel Duran, Joshua Fenner, Jeffrey Simmons. All these guys on this squad have been super excited to all work together as one big team to get this big win, 92-82 against the undefeated Northern Essex, which is not an undefeated anymore. They're now 4-1 this season, and the Sharks are 1-0.
That's right. Really not backing down, not being scared, not letting their nerves take over when taking on a 4-0 team to start the season. Very tough situation they were put in, but they shined in that situation. Look at these plays. This is Kinsley with a hard-fought 2. Defense was a little bit of what the problem was at the end of the game, but this is it. Amari Isaac, he had 1,000 of those in the paint, hard-fought, 2 defenders in his mouth, just fighting and getting a hard-fought 2.
Northern Essex put up a fight against this Sharks team. They looked they looked pretty good in the beginning of the game. Although they were down by 21, they still brought it back.
Look at this 3-ball, Ryan.
Beautiful.
Bang.
Awesome.
That's right. Ryan Pacey had a few and here's one now. Ryan Pacey, a breakaway layup. Here he is, guarded by Phil Zame and Isaacs, and he just brings it down. He had about 5 of those in that game, Ryan.
I'm kind of curious to see how many total assists that Amari Isaacs had as well. Even though he put up 32, he was still a great point guard at the number 1 spot.
He did it all. And he was leading this team miraculously. Here's Ryan Pacey with a hard-fought, boom, floater. Nice job. He was shining tonight late in that second half. Rebound by Cunningham. Here's Pacey again. Pacey, bang. There he is. I'd say we've got about 4 more of those.
This has been the same
And here he is, Pacey for 3. Bang. Pacey was shining late in that game, but not enough to bring back the 10-point deficit. And final score of 92-82. There's Kinsley for 3. Bang. But I liked what I saw, Ryan. I really was happy with the Sharks to open up this game.
I was very surprised of how this whole freshman team, pretty much 3 sophomores now, but this is Sharks team is all brand new. They all have fresh faces. They're all already new. I'm looking very forward to see what the next portion of the season is going to look like.
That's right, Ryan. These baby Sharks, really. The baby Sharks right now are shining right now. It looks like they were smelling blood in the water, in the shark tank. But let's look to the future. As the next game we've got November 17th. It's against Hostos Community College. And then after that, 2 days later, we're going to take on LaGuardia Community College. Ryan, then who are we taking on?
We got Brooklyn Community College, November 22nd. And now we're going to go to November 26th, Bunker Hill Community College. We are covering the 22nd, so please make sure to tune into Sharks TV if you guys want to watch us back here live again.
Of course. And now, thank you all for joining us. This was a wonderful game. You just watch Sharks TV and listen in on Suffolk Radio. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.